go, guys? Unfortunately, this particular video is, it's not about aliens and stuff. I'm just taking a little break from from aliens, for this particular video, just to pay my respects to an insanely influential musician, Alexi Laiho, who unfortunately died like last night or the night before, like within the last 2 days. So my shout out to my mates who told me about this. Uh, I won't say your names on here just because of this channel's things, but you guys know who you are. Shout out to you guys, all three of you that I've heard it from. One, two of my Australian mates and one of my American friends. You guys know who you are. Shout out to you guys. But this is actually a really hard video for me to make because hang on, let me move my microphone. So to make because Alexi Laiho has been one of my guitar idols since 15 years ago or something. I have a tattoo dedicated to him. I have a guitar, one of his signature guitars. You can't get much more of, and also I have a shitload of Children of Bodom guitar covers on YouTube on a different account. But yeah, he's a massive influence of mine. And this is a big shock. At first, I was just kind of like, damn, like to when my friend told me, I was just like, no, I was like in kind of shock and denial. Like the dude, like Alexi Laiho was 41. That's pretty fucking young to die of some. I've pulled up a video here which I've found on the topic. Shout out to Rockfeed. And the dude that delivers this video, because this is kind of I've found a few other things about it, but not a whole lot so far. But shout out to this dude, and you can hear the same amount of pain in his voice, which is kind of what I'm now sort of experiencing. At first I was kind of like, nah, he can't be dead, and then like that was like the other day, and then today is just kind of like, it took maybe a day or two to like kick in, like I just, nah, it's like, really? Like Alexi Laiho, I did notice he was starting to look quite sick and stuff, sort of like in his appearance and that, but I was thinking, he's 40 odd, he's like early 40s, you know, he can't die this early, and then all of a sudden it's like 2 days late, 2 days ago, he's dead, you know. But yeah, it really sucks for me, especially because he was one of my idols. I've been idolizing this guy for 15 years for guitar playing. He's the guy that introduced me to sweep picking and pinch harmonics and and all this other you know all these other um super advanced guitar techniques. This is literally the dude that I found out that shit from. Like listening to his music, like watching him play. I mean, you don't go out and get a signature guitar of a guitar idol and also get a tattoo dedicated to them, which is the Grim Reaper. I literally have the Grim Reaper tattooed on my arm as one of my tattoos, and that is a complete dedication to Alexi Laiho. I think I got it like 10 years ago or something. Shout out to my fucking man Alexi Laiho. Like, wherever you are, man, my full respects are to you. I love you, man. You've done a fucking sick job with metal. Taking it to the next level. Doing what you did for the metal community. Introducing and popularizing melodic death metal. Like, you've done the amount of work and stuff you've put in is just like, and there's no words that describe it, you know. So, you know, I am thinking of you, my bruh. You know, you're my brother. You know, you, no, no, you're more than that. You're my fucking guitar god. You know, I basically worship this guy, man. Like, I mean, if you any viewers and stuff to listen, I worship this guy basically. You know, I had I had children above shirts. I had learnt a lot of this shit on guitar. I had all the most of the albums that I could get my hands on, you know. But oh man, I'm gutted to hear that he's gone. It's just yeah. I mean, and it's one of these things that like takes a little bit to kick in, you know. Like for me, it was like a day or two, and then I was just like, holy fuck, he's not even with us anymore now. Like I mean, oh, I mean anyway. I found this video on it. As I said before, shout out to Rockfeed for being so quick on this video, and they've got a lot of the other messages and stuff from other band members and stuff. So we'll have a watch through this video and a little bit of a talk afterwards. But yeah, rip Alexi Laiho, man, like you're goddamn god. You know, you will always forever be in my memories as a like just the shit that you can do on guitar, bro. Like it's just, oh, words can't even describe it. He's just that good, you know. Like definitely rest in peace, my brother. And my respects to you as well. You're one of my main idols. I can't stress that enough. You know. Yeah. Anyway, here's the video.
Breaking news just in the rock feed. We have some difficult news to share with you this morning. Some unbelievable news, quite frankly, involving Alexi Laiho of Children of Bodom, the frontman for the group, one of the most prolific guitar players, and I don't use that term lightly, literally one of the most renowned guitarists of our lifetime, for sure.
Just pause and right. He's damn right about that. You know, this guy is one of the things, like, him existing was enough to drive me to the point that I am at right now with guitar. You know, I mean, 22 years I've been playing it now. This man was responsible for at least 16, 17 years of that. But yeah, let's continue.
There's a statement that has come out from their publicist, according to Pitchfork, and we have a statement as well from the record label Napalm Records, too. The statement from Napalm Records reads, "It is with heavy hearts and great sadness that we have to announce the passing of Alexi Laiho. We are absolutely devastated and heartbroken for the sudden loss of our dear friend and band member." And then according to Pitchfork, they have a statement from his publicist, which reads as follows. We are crushed by the sudden passing of our dear friend and band member. Words cannot describe the shock and profound sadness that we feel. Alexi's wife, Kelly, said in a statement, Alexi was the most loving and magnificent husband and father. Our hearts are eternally broken. Now, also in this statement, it indicates that he had suffered from long-term health issues. They do say that, so it does seem as if they're alluding to this being directly related to a very serious health problem that he had that we were unaware of. It says one of the most renowned guitarists in the world, Alexi Laiho, has passed away. The musician most notably known as the frontman of Children of Bodom died in his home in Helsinki, Finland last week. He had suffered from long-term health issues during his last years. And of course, we've got reaction coming in on Twitter where this is trending. Marty Friedman says, absolutely gutted about Alexi Laiho's very untimely passing. He had a lot more left to say with his music.
Shout out to you, Marty Friedman. Fucking, oh, man. It's hard for me to even watch this again. I mean, I already had to watch this the first time, but now I have to watch it again. But, yeah, nah, man, it's just, oh, I feel the exact same way as all of these people do, man. Like, he was, yeah, like I said, like one of my main idols. I spent like hours learning his solos. I'll be having a beer for him in his honor after this video, and I'm sure he would love it if you guys all, when you do get a chance to watching this video, join him in a drink and a moment of silence for this goddamn fucking legend. Just look at the guy. Like, is that not alpha or what? And that the guitar that I have is a black yellow version of that white black one there, so you can see kind of, it's the same one of his types, but I literally have it. Anyone who wants to see it, I can show you. It's in my room. But yeah, salute to you, Alexi Laiho. You're an absolute musical legend, and you will be forever remembered in history. And also, you will always be my number one idol. Fucking respect. I throw, and you can't see me right now, but I'm throwing up the goddamn metal horns. Oh man, yeah, let's continue.
Gus G, rest in peace, Alexi Laiho. It's devastating to hear the news. One of the greatest guitarists of my generation has gone way too soon. This photo is from the day we met. It was in Tokyo in the summer of 2003 for the cover of Young Guitar magazine. It was my first major cover shoot. Alex Skolnick, sad news. Alexi Laiho created new possibilities in extreme metal with technically sophisticated solos that held their own alongside the best and more popularized genres. Didn't know him well, but we had appearances together over the years. A good guy, far too young, rest in peace. This is obviously a very terrible situation. Children of Bodom released their final album, Hexed, in just 2019, last year, when the band split. They played their final show in December of 2019. And they say that Alexi was dealing with long-term health issues. This is just such a shock, such a sudden thing to deal with. You have a person who is only 41 years old and just gone way too soon. Terribly, terribly sad. And my heart goes out to everyone in the Children of Bodom camp, his family, friends, and of course, all of us who are his fans. So his music will continue to live on through us forever. Just unbelievable news. Terribly, terribly sad. All right, folks, that's all for now.
Man, like get to hear it in like his voice, like, yeah, I mean, that's how we all feel. Alexi Laiho was just an absolute god at guitar. Like, I mean, he had, like, solo and technicality wise, like, he had almost no rival, and also creativity wise too. He had a lot of original ideas that, had never been heard of before. Like, who'd ever really heard of Finnish, like, metal from Finland before Alexi Laiho? And also, if I'm not mistaken, he is who Squiggle from Deathclock was modeled after. Like, that's where they drew the inspiration for that character from, is him. Like, it's bit of a rough time for me at the moment. I mean, obviously for their family, mainly, but it's a big shock to me. Shout out to my three mates that told me about it the other night. And yeah, it's just, man, it's just, it's just like I still don't really even believe it. Like, I mean, I don't, like, I can't comprehend that he's actually dead. Like, fuck. But anyway, thanks for watching. I really do hope you guys pay your respects for one of my idols, Alexi Laiho. Rest in peace, my brother. I mean, he's taught me so much that most of the stuff that I know on guitar now was from him. So major respect to Alexi Laiho. I hope you rest in peace. And yeah, I think I'm gonna just end it there, I guess.